Hello, everyone, and welcome to our new adventure we're going on, Throes of Chaos. I am the Dungeon Master and kind of producer of this show, Trevin June, and I would just like to personally welcome you on this new adventure. Me and my friends, who you will meet very soon, are starting up. A little warning though, as this is episode one, we were still figuring some stuff out, so there is some audio scuff this episode. It gets unscuffed at around the first hour and then kinda rescuffs 2.5 hours in. By episode two, hopefully, it should be mainly fixed, but there still might be some scuff, as for half of it, we were still figuring out some software. But onward from the series, it should be unscuffed after episode two, besides some moments here and there. But again, thank you so much for joining on this journey. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to make sure you stay tuned for when new episodes release. As we start this adventure, we already also got some one-shots recorded so you can meet the rest of the characters in this universe we are creating together, but enjoy the first episode of Throes of Chaos, the Montishila Institute of Adventuring. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Throes of Chaos. I am your host and dungeon master, Trevin June. With me today are my wonderful players. Say hi, wonderful players. We have Caleb Wend, Zachary Honore, Alyssa Bartos, and Gordon Pavlot. Alrighty. Today we are today is our first episode of our story arc of the Montishila Institute of Adventuring. Another story in the Chaos verse, and let us begin. The land of Montishila is a home to many of adventures, many heroes. You can barely walk down the street without running into at least one person who has some heroic story about either slaying a dragon, stopping a demon army, what dethroning an evil king, what have ya. But where do these people go to grow in their stature, to learn how to do this stuff? Well, lucky for us, a shadow red dragon decided eons ago to found a school. And this school is the Montishila Institute of Adventuring, where we're going to close on in as it is now freshman orientation. The semester is starting. Our college students having a little mini panic attack. but but let's start off with someone who probably is sticking out of the crowd. Probably not major because there are druids, but he's entering a section where you usually don't have to worry about this, as he is walking in riding a horse. Flanked by his two Kenku parents is our friend Ghost. Caleb, do you mind describing your character?
My name is Ghost. As you can see, I got my trusty steed, Apple, and I'm albino. So it's part of my personality.
Oh, being albino is part of
Yeah.
personality.
So as you can see, it's part of the whole aesthetic. I got myself a poncho, a hat.
Is the horse white?
No,
No? Okay, okay.
don't call my horse white.
Oh, okay.
Where is your horse?
Chestnut.
Oh,
Chestnut horse.
Alrighty, so
My
yeah,
name is Apple.
yeah. So you're Yeah. You're walking towards the art artifice major, yeah, section. Couple students are wary that you're riding a live horse. Some were probably expecting like a robotic steed, or others just not a steed at all. But the fact that yours is a living, breathing, no machine parts horse is throwing people off. Um, yeah, you and as I mentioned, you're flanked by your two parents, and your mom is like has a camera on her just snapping pictures of you entering, and your dad's like, honey, you've got to give him some space. He's a college student now. Oh, but sweetie, he's just so cute in his little cowboy hat and poncho riding Apple.
Ma, I am coming here to shoot people. I am not the baby anymore.
Oh, but you're my baby, sweetie. And yeah, you guys are wandering along, and you eventually make it to the check-in section where um a couple of elven folk, they usually have check-in, like the check-in people are usually not of the same major as the people you know this from the brochure. They try to have the people who check you in be different than the people who give you the tour, and these check-in people look elvish. They you have a guess that they are probably of the druidic major because of how just they look, both their garb and probably the shade their eyes are right now. And you recognize that shade as someone who let's just put it in terms of likes a certain plant. These are high elves, if you know what I mean.
Hello, muchachos.
Uh, hey, sup, bruh?
So,
Yeah. The person who addressed you is looking at your horse in the eyes instead of looking at you. They, they had some good stuff.
partner, do you think you're talking to the horse?
Oh, so wait, you're a bird.
Yeah, go call.
Oh, sweetie, no need to be rude. What if these guys are your new friends?
I could just tell. There's something about them that I think we're gonna get along quite well.
So you
Dude.
wait, isn't this the artificer line, not the druid line?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, we see you have a steed that needs to be checked in. Usually that don't happen in the artifice class, but we still have accommodations. We the stable and smithy are sort of together, so whenever you visit the smithy, you can also visit your horse, and the other way around, I guessed. Other way.
Now, do I have a place that I can take her to run?
Oh yeah, no, the sports field is good even if you want to race other steeds, there's that. Yeah, the race field is multi-purposed of like we've got a bunch of sports games for the barbarians to participate in cuz they're kind of stupid. Um monks usually have martial art practice in there, and some really devout monks even do like their Tai Chi practices in the morning on there. And yeah, a bunch of people take their steeds out to like just either walk a lap or heck, we even have professional racing here. So yeah, there's that. Yeah, so Kyle, my buddy here, can take your steed to the stables, and you can join the tour group right there.
Cool. Take care. Kick anyone if they give you problems. There you go.
Yeah, so Kyle, one of the other high elves, takes Apple. Get has pulls out like a sugar cube and being like, yeah,
Yeah.
sweet. Apple takes it. he checks his pocket, making sure that was a sugar cube and not something else, being like, okay, right pocket.
Well, I didn't think it would be the first time.
Yeah, and your mom's like, oh, sweetie, I'm gonna miss you so much. Please visit on at least the winter solstice.
I'll visit, and I'll tell you how many people I shot.
Your dad, your dad's like, it's gotta be non-lethal. This is still a school, remember, kiddo.
I'll do my best.
Yeah, that's my boy chasing after his dreams, going to school. It can make a bird cry.
But not this grown bird. You put that tear back in that eye. It's okay to cry.
Y'all console, and we're going to cut away and move on to that athletic field over there where we're going to get introduced to another character on the athletic field because of the different majors that meet there. There are people playing punchies, making new friends by playing punchies. Um, and some people are taking a more calmer route, looking at the punchies games in kind of whackness. And the first person we're gonna meet on this athletic field is Godot. Gordon, could you please describe your character?
Well, so you just obviously see a nice, upkept, clean shaven man, very young looking, ready. Yeah, he has sparkle in his eye. Like you can obviously tell that this boy is the hype type. Uh, Brown hair, brown eyes, pretty basic looking actually, but he's ready to go crazy. So yeah.
And you are flanked by your Loxodon mentor, Lox. And he's looking at the people playing punchies, being like, those those people, statistically speaking, those people, some will go far. Some will probably punch a dragon in the face. Others will probably end up getting punched by that dragon. It it's 50-50, honestly. But yeah, just keep an eye on them. Some people in our major are always look looking for a fight, looking to show off who trained them, how they were trained, yada yada. As he says that, out of your peripheries, you can see someone in the monk major line just headbutt a cement block. Only only like cracks half. Like there is a head sized dent, but some of the dust he like backs away, not breaking it completely and a little phased, but then gives the thumbs up, and some like more frat boy esque people in the monk line are like, yeah. He's like, and that's what I mean.
Should avoid those people, I guess.
You don't necessarily need to avoid them. There are just some people here who are here more for the show boatiness and less for the actual stuff. It this both our style of combat and its purposes and its teachings are meant for. There there are some people in this line who would probably fit better in the bard major than the monk major.
Intrigued. Uh,
But anyway, I've done what I can to teach you. Let's leave it up to Montishila and its faculty for the rest.
Wait, will I ever see you again?
Yeah, dude, I'm not dying. You're
No,
going to college.
it's just kind of sad, right?
I mean, kinda like you can still visit on weekends. The monastery is a 5-minute walk away. We literally walked here. I get that college is emotional, but dude,
But for you, we're friends, right? It's still sad.
yeah, not listen. Every student must eventually become a master. I can only teach you so much. We can still keep intact. The bond between master and students can never be separated. It's tale as old as time. If you ever get in trouble, the, the monastery's such a close walk away that it can come over and punch it if you need to. That will probably give you a failing grade though, so probably don't do that, but you know what I mean.
I still have so much more to learn from you.
Dude, dude, I am an 800-year-old elephant man.
Right. Luxo, pal, listen. You're the greatest master I've ever seen.
It- It's like, yes, but that's from 800 years of experience. You humans don't live that long. And frankly, my my joints are getting a little creaky. You think it's easy carrying both this muscle weight and fat around all the time and hucking jumping kicks 24/7?
Right. I will take your advice. I will learn to the masters of this academy.
Yes. You yes, I put in a personal letter of recommendation, so hopefully your martial master is excellent. Um, but let's just check you in. He unravels his trunk to put out a cane. This old man got students to teach.
Right. I'll go through the check-in.
He is leaving imprints in like the turf. Um,
I
lo-
choose to follow in his imprint.
he's like, what I take about taking my metaphorical lessons literally.
You're right. I jump off to the side and stop following in his steps.
You still have one foot following, like your left foot is following his right footsteps. Yeah. But yeah, you head to the check-in. And the martial class because all the martial majors because of all like the athletic prospects. Vi- the vice dean is actually managing all the martial class check-ins just to make sure all the like they're all up to code. And the vice dean is a red dragonborn, and Lox is actually like, Doomblood, my old pal. How's that shoulder doing? And Doomblood's like, yeah, I mean, swinging a sword ain't easy, but somebody's gotta keep all these students in line. And Lux is like, I get that. And um, Doomblood like turns his eye a little bit, and I'm like, hey, no swords drawn in the initiative line, and hucks a dagger to the person's feet. And he's like, sorry, sir.
Is this the right place? Are you sure it is, Lux? This seems pretty bizarre, if I'm being honest.
You must be Godot. Lux has told me so much about you. Lu- Lux, you didn't tell me how strapping this young man was. You've only described his feats and his training, not how good and promising he actually looks. And Lux is like, believe believe me, words can't describe both spectrums of this man. And Doomblood's like, I mean, your master said the same thing, and it's like, and my master kicked your trainer's butt, and he's like, that was that was one time. They have fought many a times, and it's ended in draws. That was a one loss, and it's like, Lex is like, you you want a generational battle right now? And Doomblood's like, and Doomblood gets up, then recomposes himself, being like, I got students to check it, including Gadot here tonight, though. And Lux is like, 8 8 p.m. like always, and Doomblood's like, you're on. And he's like, back to you, Gadot, sorry. Um, yes, let's see, no steeds, basic monk equipment. You have provided your own monk garb, complimentary of the monastery you've trained in. Of of course, if you wish to sign up for any professional teams, we will provide uniformic monk garb, but that is ultimately up to your discretion. Um, and you can head to that tour group right over there.
Thank you. Thank you.
Alrighty. And we're going to pan still in the athletic quarters, but pan a bit here here in sort of the tree line, we see a man just scouting the area along with a half elf woman and hum a human man in a leather apron. Here we see Far accompanied by his guardians. Zach, could you please describe your character?
I am a male Firbolg barbarian. Kind of a loner, I guess.
Loser.
Yeah.
Kind
And
of loser, but I make my way.
Clarice, the elven druid that has taught you the ways of nature and how to respect living things, goes like, "G- come, be like, go on, this is your first steps on the next phase in your life, buddy.
Sure that I'm ready to be here, or you don't think I should stay in the village a little longer?
Listen, we get your fears, but Montishila is probably the best place to, you know,
Firbolg, not a
yeah.
frog. Not a grung.
No.
I'm like 7 feet.
Um, yeah, Clary, your guardians do have to look out at you, and Clarice is like, listen, the village will be fine. There are plenty of people to protect it, but you need to learn how to protect other people. I've taught you the value of life, and you have to protect that. And if there's any place here who can help you both learn how to protect and also how to better help que- quench your fears, it's this place. I mean, I've studied my druidic here. You've seen the medicines I can pull out, and that was all learned here. And Ivan, the human, looks up and is like, "And where do you think I learned how to make your sword? Where do you think I learned how to work a forge?"
You went here?
Yeah,
You never told me that.
I. I mean, a lot of our conversations have been me telling you, and you put the sword in the bucket, then back in the fire.
You did it correctly, yada yada yada.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
It's like,
Clarice was always nicer to me.
hey, I listen, dude. For I was never I never had a kid. I didn't know how to take care of you, especially with your dietary habits. You are massive and bulky,
Kept feeding me so much.
and and Clarice is like, and I made sure you had vegetables in there. And Ivan's like, yeah, yeah. Listen, I get that our combination has taught you a lot, but here at Monticello, there's a lot of good people here. You'll make a lot of good friends, and hopefully, your good friends will help you with that fear you have inside. And I mean, I get that Clarice has tried to help with that also, but listen, there's only so much we can do for you. But here's where the best of the best have both gone, and where some of the best and the best are.
Okay. I guess I'll try. If I show up at the village next week, don't be surprised.
And we'll welcome you with open arms. Clarice goes for a hug, but can't wrap her entire arms around you.
Oh, just oh, up for the
Yeah,
hug.
she like wraps her arms around your neck after you lift her up, and Ivan's like, "Alrighty, buddy, come on, we gotta check you in."
Down
Um,
and I guess follow Ivan
yeah,
for check. Let this
yeah, yeah, and Y'all walk up. Clarice like hasn't let go. She's actually transitioned to like you giving her a piggyback almost. Oh, yeah. Uh,
The legs carry her far.
yeah. And I mean, she's still like probably like 5'5", but as you are 7 foot, everything's little
My
on
stride
her
is
compared. Huh?
my stride is triple theirs.
Yeah. Yeah, you walk up and Doomblood the Dragonborn is there and he's like, "Is that one of the best merchant students I've ever seen?" And Ivan's like, "I Doomblood." And Doomblood looks up and being like, "And who's this young man?"
Take a step behind Ivan. Just be like,
And
"Oh, what?"
and Clarice is like, this is for you can step out, honey. He's a friend. He's the vice dean." And Doombloods is like, "Clarice, I was wondering why I haven't heard many more medicinal stuff. By the way, your textbook on herbs and spices and their medicinal uses, that's a book in our repertoire in our library today for the students to read." And she's like, "Oh, you flatter me too much, Doomblood."
Yep. I will not peek out. Stand it. My head's
You're yeah, you're a whole foot taller than Ivan.
like it's slightly. Just be like, what if I have the book memorized already?
And, and it's like, well, according to your sign up sheet, you signed up for just unknown martial major. So undecided which martial class you want to major in.
It's more of a condition I have that makes me undecided. I am I'm
Doom Doomblood takes out like a couple like what look like a bunch of glass spectacles like putting together and like he does a combo and like after a certain combo he like rears his head back a bit and it's like, "Oh, I now get the letters Clarice sent."
so if you could assist me
It's like,
once these
hey,
credits leave.
hey, we have plenty of unknown majors and some people even double major. We can accommodate that. And of course we got the letters. Clarice and Ivan are always on standby. We've sent people to set up teleportation circles and um
It's my fair.
yeah. But as your nerves start easing, a voice in your head just starts like, "You think that all this preparation stuff's gonna stop me? Look at all these prospects."
Twitch a little bit. Place will probably pick up on it.
Yeah, and she like starts patting you, like starts like doing a druid craft of like soothing sense, being like, "Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale."
Oh hell no.
Wait, who was that shit? You got going on with that?
And yeah, and Doomblood still has the spectacle out and saw like a thing next to you moved and is like, "Oh yeah, we are definitely gonna sign you up for some extra classes, possibly."
Yeah, I'll take as much as little free time as possible. You need
But
distract.
hey, I've dealt with these things before. Free, we are gonna sign you up for extra classes to learn how to manage some certain aspects of your life, but we're not cutting any of your free time. Free time sometimes is the thing that helps with that. So mm, consider, you know what? Consider maybe a book club. You did say you had Clarice's book memorized. I'm sure some book clubs around here will love you, and that might provide some calming. Clarice is like that. That's a wonderful idea. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and he's like, "Alrighty, Clarice, if you would like to unmount, his tour group is right over there."
No other way.
Oh.
That's what I was doing this. I was going open. That's how I usually move over.
Yeah. Um, yeah, so Clarice like gives you one last squeeze on mounts, and Ivan's like, um, he actually like goes for your hand and puts something in it. A little it's a little anvil insignia on on a chain being and in case you ever get work and also inside the anvil inscribed on it is a druidic staff almost and where you usually on the surface you do the pounding and laterally is a little druid druidic script engraved into it and it's and maybe squeezing that will help but I get that most of my answers to you raging was hand you a forge hammer and have you do some of the hammering for me but you know I I was never really good at this whole heebie-jeebie stuff. I just took a hammer and made stuff for other people to fight the heebie-jeebies. But now you gotta go fight those heebie-jeebies. Lo- Love you too.
Next time I will pick up
Okay,
Oh,
okay, okay. He like pat pat does the dad pat hug and then as soon as you start squeezing a little harder, it turns into a tap out pat being please fork, we talked about this. Good luck, buddy.
try. Walk through into
Yeah.
wherever.
And you join your tour group and we are going to cut to um a tower that is on campus and this is what's referred to as the Mage's Tower and it's actually another center ath- for another quote unquote athletic event but it's sort of a mix of athleticism and brain power as the sport Mage's Tower is all about being the first mage to climb the tower. Um, and here we get introduced to our last player character. Alyssa, do you mind describing Nem Nemsters for us?
My little man is a little red kobold. Um, absolute gremlin goblin energy. He's bouncing off the rock. He's so excited to be here. I got sorry, my parents with me. I got my dad, and I got my mom. I love my parents.
Yeah, and your dad's ah, I miss that tower. 3-time champion I was. Doing my freshman year, of course, it was a different bracket, but good times. Good times. Adventures, get off that rock now!
You can't make me, Dad.
He's son, son, you're the one who wanted to be here. You begged me to write you that letter of recommendation. Yeah,
I just want to follow in your footsteps, Dad.
and it's and you're gonna just don't blow anything up. Only blow up stuff in that tower. Unless you don't plan on doing Mage Tower, you do you, but uh, help me out here, sweetie. Your mom's we we just don't want a phone call about, you know, an incidental act of arson in an unsanctioned area.
Oh, purposeful, Dad. Mom,
And your dad's tell that to our backyard nem.
why?
We
Proud.
we're neighbors with farmers. We allow them to graze in our backyard.
Max, how sickness goes great. I feel like I'm the kid that tipped cows but wasn't big enough.
They fell on me.
It's "Ne-
Stop me.
nem, we get it. You might not be able to ever perfectly control your magic, but here, at least you'll learn possibly when to bl- blow stuff up because sometimes we get confused whether the explosions are purposeful or accidental based on your attitude. But did you purposely blow up our backyard? Did you try to piss off our neighbors?
I don't want to answer that. Maybe.
What? I I get that the dog chased you when you were 8, but seriously,
Sam, wait, got me a donkey when I am the same size as
it was the
dog?
neighbor. It was the neighbor's dog. We just thought you'd like to meet it and possibly pet it because it was a real cute dog.
Size as me.
It's one of the same size as us too. I don't know why it chased you.
So,
Fucked up.
It smelled the fear.
It's still the fear.
Sweet looking guy.
I probably would.
Something bites and you go.
Let's let's check you in. You're still like rock hopping like you do like some parkour on a statue. Uh, yeah, you're that kid. Yeah.
The work following in my family line's footsteps into like royals, but I don't want to be a royal. Gremlin.
Yeah, with it. Yeah, a bunch of people like recognize it and it's like it's the it's the head of the Nemsters family. Wait, uh,
That much of an impact.
I got confused. I don't know your last name, but it's now canonically Nemsters. Nemsters, Nemsters.
Like Mario Bar.
I'm professional. I'm like, I will never be professional.
Yeah, it's like, wait, where are they here? Are they checking in their kid? Where is their kid? And you're like climbed onto like you're like riding the head of the statue of Montishila, scale down. But it's like so but it's like your parents recognize like people are saying that in the crowd and like they look to the statue, see you riding the head, and it's like "Nem, nem, nem, people are watching. Yeah, it's like this statue is not meant to have a rider. But you are so small where you are able to ride it. Yeah. They're like people are watching. Um and um all all of a sudden there's someone behind you. It is a tiefling being like, "You gonna check in or not, kid?"
I don't like. I don't can't tell if I like you or if I do like you, but you're giving me weird mommy issues.
He's a male.
No, Mr. Man's the baby mommy issues. Nah, yo, we'll go check in. I'll climb down and just follow my parents grudgingly. That I
Um Last you checked, the tiefling was still on on the head, but now he's at the checkout table. Yeah, he's like probably name's Cryos, president of the merchant major student body. What's up? And it's like and he's like and your dad's like, "Hello, Cryos," and it's like, "How you doing, dude?" And your dad like is taken a bit aback by like how he's addressing, but he's like, it's a college, they're all idiots. But but Cryos is like, I know who you are, and personally, I could care less. I'm just here to check in students and make sure they all have a grand old time. The parents aren't the ones staying here anyway. And your dad's like, "Oh, a lot has changed here in Montishila," and your mom's like, "Possibly for the better." And it's and you Cries is also like, "You also plan on signing up for Mage Tower like your old man here, or
going to blow the tower up, but you don't know that yet.
sweet?" Here's tryout info.
The audience.
Yeah.
Say Krause was the head of the student body.
He's head of the merchant major student body.
Shinies on you?
He's like, not on me right now. Head to the smithy after you get your party assigned to you, and then we can talk. Yeah, he hands you tryout information and is like, your tour group's over there. Cool. Alrighty.
Trev is such an awkward parent for all of the parents.
Parents are awkward.
That's him.
I think we partially make it awkward ourselves. I mean, shit.
Alrighty. So yeah, y'all go on your tours, and on your tours, there's someone who each hands you a bracelet, and this bracelet is a Montishila exclusive magic item made by the artificer and merchant majors as an extracurricular project. It is called the bracelet of Get to Know Ya. What this bracelet does is three it has um how do how do I hold on. Sorry. I'm trying to remember all the info. Okay, it has two stones on it. And each stone is color coded after the person wears it. One stone represents the pronouns you choose to go by, color coded, and the other stone is sexual preference, also color coded, or sexuality. Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, so um wearing the bracelet, not required. It is just highly recommended and a courtesy on Montishila campus. Okay. So
Your stones have split in half colors because if the voice is in red, get a color.
your stones right now are just color coded to your base personality. Like the it's kind of simpler magic, so it doesn't register the greater um problem in you far, but yeah, so what is everyone's stones looking like?
Nemnemsers is a he dim goblin. I'm actually a kobold.
You're a goblin?
The goblin that was born into a kobold, basically.
Ghost is a he have straight albino kinky. That is literally his whole personality.
Yeah.
Wait.
And Alyssa, I don't think it has a color code for goblin.
Wait. We're establishing our sexual preferences? And
Unless you don't want to put the band on. Yeah.
If you don't want to wear it, you don't have to wear it.
Yeah.
oh no, I'll put it
It
down.
yeah, it's just explained it's a Montishila courtesy. Yeah.
Nemnemsers is asexual. He don't want no business. Just want
If you need to know, he, him, straight.
that was such a straight male like energy.
He, him, I assume.
Asexual.
You don't want
None of those.
Don't want none. Just want shinies. I thought you were straight.
No, this is outside of it.
And it's also explained like of course of course you might see your stone change, but that's just you exploring yourselves a bit more. And welcome to
I'm just like, what about?
A gay has left. Kevin announcers, a gay has entered.
a new hand has touched the beacon.
Like the
like the Hunger Games leaderboard. This person has turned gay. Get it?
Why have people come jumping?
Yeah.
Wait, are we all in the same tour or different like tour group?
Y'all, there are some like joint tour groups happening, but y'all usually are taking tours based on your major.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, so y'all
All emergent.
arti- artifice mage.
Crafty people, beanie ideas.
So yeah, there are some sectors where the tour groups can join, and eventually, at the finale, they all can join into one group, and it's like, alrighty, we would like 10 single file lines to get assigned your rooms.
I run straight up to the front of the line in eager await.
Someone's excited. Yeah, you give them their name, they hand you a key and the room number for it, and which dorm building it is. Also, y'all also get handed your room keys and y'all head to your rooms. They, but after they, also on the note with like your room number is your party assignment time also for that appointment. Um, so yeah, y'all head to your dorm rooms.
Are we sharing dorm rooms with someone? Or, like, are they individual rooms?
They are paired dorm rooms, so two people in them.
All right. Who's my roommate?
Alrighty, so you enter the room all giddy excited with your basic monk gear, and you open the door and you see a white bird man cleaning a gun.
Um,
Do you know who organizes these dorms?
no.
Well, I need a hammock, not a bed.
Um, I'm sure we could talk to someone about it.
Why are you so embarrassed?
No, I'm not embarrassed. I'm just. You're a bird.
Yeah?
I wasn't expecting this.
Caw.
I want to.
Um, so Gadot, as soon as you enter the room, a spectral image appears right behind you, being like, all people assigned to this room have entered. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns about the layout of the room or anything you need fixed in it, please head to your dorm representative in the first floor lobby. Thank you.
I need to go do that.
Right. First.
Yeah, I go by Ghost.
Right. Let's restart our introductions.
Okay.
I'll be right back. I exit the door and I enter again.
Cool. The image doesn't appear a second time, but you can.
What's going on?
Hello. The name?
He's fucking close.
Mr. Dot. Nice to meet you.
A dot?
I'm Ghost.
Ghost.
The K or G?
That's what I go by. You'll never learn my real name.
Right. Well, we're gonna need of a hammock. I know just the thing to help us out.
What's that?
Let's go talk to the supervisors.
Yes, I do need to go do that. Never mind. I'm not gonna ask you such a weird question. It's our first meeting. It's just gonna.
What do you want to ask?
Well, I'm tiny, so it's gonna take me a little bit to get there. I'm used to riding on my horse.
Hold on my shoulders, man. Let's run it.
Thank you so much.
Friendship! I charge down the hall.
Whoa, partner!
Alrighty, and we're going to cut to different a different dorm room, and here we see Nemsters just walking into their room, and they open the door and they see um a half elven druid man in there, and he's like, "Oh, what's up?" And he's like putting up house plants on a shelf. Um no. No. Yeah. Nah. Curveball. Curveball. Not all PCs are roommate.
Can I shake this?
Yeah. He's like, uh, he's like, yeah, he's like, oh, possibly other hand, I tried to handle a cactus badly earlier and haven't picked out all the prickles out. So,
From the
so,
The nunster.
so, my name is Kyle, and you see him like keep putting up plants. Yeah, some of them are for houseplants, others are for other purposes. Let's call it that. Yeah. I'm yeah, I'm possibly gonna have my buddy over here. I'm a second year, by the way. They just ran out of rooms and moved me into this one. But yeah, I get that you're the freshie that rode on Montichilla's head. His statue, at least. We literally have a bard major. There's no such things as secrets in this college.
I'm gonna put that to the test.
Hmm. He he like gives you a good look and it's like 10, 10 coins says you can't start an arson rumor in a week.
Wait, what?
Don't think I don't know you.
Arson.
Arson rumor.
Start a rumor. I am the arsonist. I will be the school's arsonist. All I know is fire.
Started.
Don't know if they'll tie your name to it. We got a lot of spellcasters here, a lot of people practicing Mage Tower outside the Mage Tower. He's like, anyway, cupcake.
Where did you get a cupcake from?
Oh wait, this is the normal cupcake pocket.
Gift on your cupcake?
Fair enough.
Thank you, though.
Cool. And we move on to a different dorm room here. We see four looking at the door, still closed, key in hand.
No, 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 just a... He's shaking.
I don't have the nerve to open doors to stand.
This Royce is just like, oh my god.
Literally shaking in his boots. Um,
Your parents should
you're
have
some.
Searches for the anvil Ivan gave me. Like, what the? Where
It's
did I put it?
it's around your neck, and you like feel the cold pat.
Start squeezing that.
And get back on the
At the tighter you squeeze, the more you recognize like Ivan did do some magic, and it's enchanted with Clarice's druid craft, so it's giving off that soothing scent. Yeah, so after it's triggered when you squeeze it like real tightly, like almost about to break it, but it's enchanted to one be indestructible and two, when you squeeze it that tightly, give off the scent. Probably. Yeah. Yeah. Excuse me. So you smell that scent and it calms your nerves a little bit, enough to muster enough courage to put the key in the keyhole. How long do you stand there before you turn it? Yeah, a bunch of like people moving in like pass by you being like, You you good dude. Uh, you turn to the left to unlock. Righty tighty or lock, lefty loosey unlock.
Try to unlock it. Goes to lock instead.
Whoops.
Sorry.
What's in there?
Yeah, the other person on the end is hearing like the jiggle of the lock, being like,
As I'm reaching for the handle.
The door.
yeah, yeah. So you eventually do unlock it and open the door, and a half elven man in mage garb looks at you, being like, Uh, I heard it jiggle and was wondering if we needed to get it fixed. That's fair, dude. Honestly, you also look behind him, and it turns out this is a trio room. You have two roommates. You probably suspect this is partially due to your accommodations. Probably more people on you will be better. One person to attempt to restrain you, one person to report you having to be restrained. So yeah.
Who might you be?
he, he's like, "Oh, sub. I'm I'm actually a third year, but we got reports that you needed special trio room accommodations. Name's Rexiel, sorcerer major. You see a man with a with a crystal to his ear, like two crystals to his ear, almost like magical headset, basically. Um, he lifts one of the bands there, like hoisted together by like a leather strap, being like, name's Forkist. Forcust. Um, and he's like, my major's none of your business.
I will you to you. Don't even. I'm not even here.
It's like, nonsense, bud. You're part of the gang now. He's just a little crazy. Not an actual gang. You'll get assigned to your party later, and also we highly discourage gang activity. But yeah, he's just he's just dipping into his minor studies. He's been focusing on uh, he hasn't even shared his major with me, and we've been together for all 3 years. He never does homework in here, except for this. He's trying to. I assume he's one of the majors because syn he's trying to synthesize um ley line leakage into sound waves har- to do a different kind of magic. He's not a bard major by any means. You should hear the stuff he puts out, but um yeah, it's an interesting study, and um for
Give him like a little forged thing to try to amplify its sounds.
um
Like almost like not a gramophone, but it's like a mini like arcane amplifier or some shit.
um
On.
I mean, I got gifts.
yeah. Can you make me an arcana check? First roll of the campaign.
I do have detect magic if that would negate the roll.
I'll say you doing detect magic can give you advantage. You're still a little unexperienced in like the non-druidic arcane, but
That is a 5.
With advantage? Dad gum.
Got a 5 and a 3.
Oh
and
no.
plus 0.
So you go to like hand him something. It starts like vibrating a little bit, and Fork is like opens one of his eyes, looks at the thing, and being like, "Mind if I use that for something?" Thanks.
Welcome.
It's a
Eh,
present for my
Hey, but calm down. This is
Not made.
cool, actually. Nice. Uh,
You need forge work.
you- You're a piece of work. You're
That's messed up.
you're he is like still laying in his bed, like looking up to you. Your head is like a foot away from grazing the ceiling.
I just like that. Oh,
No, you don't need to do that, but like the ceiling is like not
close.
yeah. Um yeah, he's like Rexiel, I'm heading to my workstation to figure out how to put this useful thing to some use actually. I'll be back in time for I'll be back in time for our dinner run though. He's like, "Alrighty, sup. You probably have your party assignment, but if you're available by then, usually sundown we head out if you and your party members want to join, honestly, and they can invite their roommates also." And Forkis is like, "That's a lot of people on me." He's like, and Vraxil is like, "You could use some friends anyway." He's like, "I don't need friends."
I got fork and Rex.
Vraxil.
Rex.
V Vraxeel.
I thought he was saying. I thought it was frat. I thought they were gonna be brothers or something because they were both X. I for incarnate.
Forkis is a human, by the way. Yeah. Cool. So, after getting situated in your rooms, you switching from bed to hammock, you all move to your party assignment appointments. Where we left off, we're heading to y'all's party forming appointment. In Montishila, the school assigns you a party. You can request to change. Most people don't. It's very happenstance where there's a party change. Basically, if a party member threatens another party member's life, or if a party member in like a extracurricular mission dies, but rarely happens. But most of the time in Montishila, the assigned parties become good friends as Montishila strives to find balance in everyone's parties. And yeah, so you all head to your appointments, and you all meet up there as you enter the gymnasium at the same time on your appointments.
So, Ghost is still on my shoulder, right?
Ooh, oh yeah.
Yeah.
You're
Say
from
that,
the
say that.
table.
Yeah, I got you.
Whoa.
Go down.
Whoa.
So Ghost, you are like eye to eye with Far over here as he is 7 feet tall.
Eye to eye with him.
Well, sir, you were miles tall. How'd you get to be that size? Tell me your secrets, big man.
Pardon my friend.
I didn't think I'd.
So
Can I waddle up?
yeah.
I'm gonna waddle up, tap you on the shoulder, on the thigh. Sorry, I'm gonna tap you on the thigh, on the kneecap. Can you stop being so tall for just a minute? Us short guys have got it kind of hard down here.
I can attest to that. Yeah, very much.
Why, hello. I'll just howdy.
Hello there.
Like crouch. Just like
I can't reach your hand
You-
or I'd shake it.
You like you like crouching down, like sort of almost in a squatting position, gets you to like rib cage level with Gadot over here. You squatting like makes you like look at like sort of like mid rib cage, almost chest with Gadot.
So like,
He's a big lad.
would you say like his crotch is like face level
Yes.
with one of our tiny friends over here?
No, it's with you.
No,
You're up to his chest. You standing.
I'd say like
I'm like 2 or 3 heads over you.
yeah.
So like this is
he's like
him.
he's like only 1.5 head. You're like
This is you. And then this is like me and Caleb.
Yeah, the
It's like 3 of him.
the Kenku and Kobold could probably nutmeg you with their bodies.
Short bros.
Short bros. Tiny lads.
Is there anywhere we gotta like go?
We're supposed to be going to the party thing.
Okay.
And all of a sudden you hear a staff baning and a older gentleman wielding a quarterstaff walks up and is like, "Alrighty, looks like you guys are my 5 o'clock freshmen."
Yeah.
Howdy.
So look to your left, look to your right. You just looked at your party.
There's no one on my left.
Figure of speech.
Hi, the name's Nemsters from the Nemsters family.
Hi, I'm Gadot.
Can I shake the guy's hand on your shoulder? Can you put him down?
let me crouch. I like squat.
Howdy.
Hi, I'm Nemsters from the Nemsters family. It's good to meet you, teammate. Ghost. Why? You're white? Okay.
You
Wait.
didn't have to say it like
Ah, shit.
I don't think I can reach your hand, big bog guy.
You could just hop on my shoulder.
Meet you, I'm Nemsters from the Nemsters family. My, you have mighty big, strong hands.
Bar, your hand is wrapped around their arm. Like, you're doing a handshake, you're doing an arm shake. Yeah, the elderly looking man says like, "Great, introductions are out of the way. I guess mine still do. I am Professor Mathist. Yes. I am the tactical professor here. I mainly deal with the first year and 4th year courses. As 2nd and 3rd year, you kind of do tacticals by yourself, and then I give a little final examination. But but for freshmen, I just give them a baseline. And speaking of which, as now your party is formed, time to see what tactics you already know." He taps his staff, and 12 more staff in basically sparring pads and wooden daggers walk out, and I need everyone to roll initiative. Okay, let's
But
start
this is the one that got
21
me
to
2 nat
25.
20s that one time within 5.
Dirty
20.
That's not.
Okay, 16 to 20.
I got 1.
Cool, so we got
I'm 15.
11 to 15.
50. It's my campfire. I'm gonna take this off.
She said she wants 12.
Oh,
No, I got 14.
14, cool.
Thank you.
No.
6 to 10.
Campfire.
We'll be sitting around the campfire,
got
singing a
4.
little campfire song.
As if we had a fire.
You're telling me.
Oh, look, cold
Okay,
day.
and time to set up minis.
Oh yeah, here we go. Kevin June on the move.
I want the marker. I want it.
Because he's the goon.
Yeah, where are the markers?
Nope. Oh.
In the
Oh,
notice.
Squares.
Just on square side, but just give me like a 60-foot circle.
We got like 3.
Oh.
Most of all of them are medium.
We got like 0.
Okay, so y'all got all your minis situated.
So we got that's
So-
all for your use. Small.
Got you great. Damn, did you stop
Cool.
stabbing me?
So y'all are in the center of the circle about. And then on each compass things is on each basically compass point are 3 of these sparring people. And
That's a lot of people.
yeah, Mathis speaks up and says these guys are meant to represent the combat style of cultists. You're probably gonna fight cultists a lot because people are idiots.
We're
Cult,
already fighting.
cult,
Cult.
I think we should be choosing the cult. This is a bit dangerous.
I think we should fight
Okay.
right away to show who's the strongest.
First in initiative is Far.
We're killing them, right?
They have safety bed.
Ah,
Show me what you got, kids.
Gonna burn them alive?
I'm gonna hurt them.
Ooh. I'm not gonna take out my hammer and kind of just bird claws and go into. I want to start off not with a range, but just the claws that I get. How much is that? That is two for 1 deal.
So wait, are you?
I am not raging. But
Because is pulling out the claws a bonus action or?
no, it's just my hands are claws.
Okay.
With the form, I'm gonna be there and just prepare to mink someone in the forehead if they get close.
Okay. It is now the cultist turn, kinda.
Teachers, please don't hurt us. We're friends. We're friendly.
Honk. Honk.
Honk,
Honk.
honk,
Honk. Honk.
honk, honk, honk.
I drew a. That's why we were honking.
Who is that guy getting surrounded?
You?
What? No, I'm like,
Oh no,
me.
that's Zach.
That's hot.
damn, all these cultists moving. What the? We are
My
innocent.
friend's out the
Grave
door.
danger.
We are innocent. Please. No. Oh no. There's
Is it
so
a cone? What is
They gotta surround me.
They're surrounding all of us.
Okay, so who's this one?
Me.
Okay, so you got 1 cultist on you. And then that's a cultist. Wait, Ghost, you'll have 2 on you. Them, you'll have 1. Dot, you will have 4, and Bar, you'll have 5. Okay, and each of them is gonna make 1 wooden dagger strike. That's a crit.
Who's first?
Let's take care of the 5 one first. So first one's a crit. Second
The
one,
wooden dagger.
that's a 19 on the die, so
No,
that'll hit.
Bird just got fucking crit.
17 misses.
It's chill.
Out of 3, 15 misses, 10 misses. So 1 crit, 1 hit. 2 out of the 5. The 4-man homie. I'm at 4-man homie does nat 1. Another nat 1.
Damn.
Does a 13 hit.
No.
And last one on you That's a 3 on the die.
Yeah!
The 2 on Ghost does a dirty 20 hit. Does an 18 hit.
Yep.
And then the 1 on Nem does a 13 hit you.
No.
He does not hit you. Ooh, dexterous.
I know, I accidentally did Dex.
I'm scared.
Okay, yes, you have a question.
They all just came.
Yeah, you can take that.
Can I pick one of the ones that hit me?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go. Which one?
One, didn't only 2 hit him?
Yeah, 2 out of the 5 hit me.
You can probably
which-
go for the one that crit.
Okay. I will take that one as the one with daggers.
They all have basically
Well,
one neck.
the mini that has daggers.
Okay.
The orc mini. Orc mini is 10 on the 10, and that plus 5 is a 17 to,
So 17 is gonna hit.
and I got a 10.
Did.
I did.
So that means you and the beast are on the same wavelength, and the beast wants to have some fun. So you
I don't fuck with that shit.
So you insta enter rage.
Oh.
The beast wants to enter rage.
It's forcing me into a rage.
Yes.
Do I count that as one of my rage slots then?
Yes.
Okay.
And I will say for that attack, since the beast is taking over,
It does 1d6 plus 3, but I get them
so the
for
one,
one action.
yeah. So the
2d6.
one you hit on that caused the 10 will also be counted as a crit.
Okay, so 4 then? Because it's 2d6 and critted is double dice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, the man who hit you with the crit does 3 damage halved to.
That is.
Okay, I'm gonna put him on.
That is 17. Slashing.
17, you said?
Yeah, 17 slashing damage.
Cool. So the man just like hits you with the wooden dagger. The beast within you is like, oh, some fun time, and you're without even a thought of trying to stop it. You just threw the padding, and he goes flying. That man is out of combat. The second one that hit you, does another 3 half to 2. The ghost, the 2 that hit you, one does 1 point of damage, the other does 3 points of damage, for a total of 4.
What?
They all hit?
No,
'Cause
only
there was only the 2.
yeah, 2 hit you and 2 hit ghost. The rest miss. Yeah.
I was like, wait. I was thinking I was getting damaged.
Alrighty, so that was the let's just call them LARP cultists. Next up is Nem.
I had a plan. You threw everything I had out the door. That's okay. We're gonna. I can't sacrifice my teammates. That's mean. I'm gonna scorching ray. I only have 1 on me, right? This guy. Yeah, I have 1 on
Correct.
me. I'm gonna scorching ray.
Sure.
So I
Is
got-
Scorching Ray a saving throw or a 2-hit spell?
see.
What's up? I mean, if
With
you want to target
and
3
5
different
feet.
cultists. Usually do that.
I only do range rule for long range shots, point blank. The ruling doesn't make sense.
Doesn't. Is it 18? I mean, well, 18 plus 5 is it 18 plus 5?
Yeah.
That's 1. That's a nat 1.
Okay. Are you targeting all the same cultists or 3 different cultists?
The same guy.
Okay.
9, 10, 11, 12,
14 hits exactly.
Okay. So that's 2 rays. And each one is 2d6 damage. 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh wait. I also need you to make a magic.
What?
16.
You're good. I make a note.
11,
Your wild
12.
mage trigger is now at
18 damage.
We're gonna die.
8.
Oh, we're gonna die.
18 damage. So you released 3 rays of fire
2
technically.
rays.
Um,
I missed 1.
yeah, the
Third goes a little long. They sort of dug out of the way, but 2 of them, when they dug out of the way, hit the instructor square in the chest area of the padding. The padding's melted. He's out of combat.
I'm sorry. Not sorry.
The one right in front?
Yeah.
Okay. I just put the one
Cool. So that was Nem. We got Godot.
If we knock them
Alright.
out of bounds, is that also
Maybe they just weak as hell. Okay, I'm gonna attack with an unarmed strike.
Okay.
This fellow right here.
Okay.
12 hit.
A 12 misses.
there?
Alright, I'm gonna use a bonus action for another unarmed strike.
Are you using flurry of blows or just your martial
Unarmed
arts?
strike.
I
Okay.
forgot it was a while. I was
Does
gonna do a
21 hit?
dragon blood.
21 hit?
21 does hit.
But then my AC was
Yes.
17 instead. I was gonna
Oh.
do that, but it
4
wasn't
damage.
in mine.
Plus any bonuses or
So I just picked.
I rolled a
Wild
1.
Mage
Oh.
because I want him to.
Cool. So you like go for a kick. The cultist blocks it, but you're able to transition it to a good old left hook, and they are wearing face padding, but you can tell it jostles him a little bit.
Yeah.
Cool. That was Godot. We move on to Ghost.
Alright. Yeah, so I'll pull out my blicky. And
It's just a crow
I'm
with
gonna
a blicky.
shoot this one right here.
Yep.
Does a 10 hit him?
10 misses. So you go to fire. Yeah, so you go to fire, and he sees you aim the gun because it is kind of close range, and he just ducks out of the way. Mathis holds his quarterstaff up to his face. The bullet like embeds in it a little bit, and be like, "All right, we got an artificer in the party."
Are we also fighting Mathis?
Wait,
No.
this is the first.
Yeah.
You don't know I'm a
just-
wild magic mage.
Yeah,
I'm not even facing you guys.
Yeah, you're turned around, so you're not seeing any.
Yeah, the beast.
We're
Yeah,
not
you're
seeing
also
you
trying to
either.
question the beast right now because
Yeah.
he came out.
Alrighty. Speaking of the beast, we move to Far.
I'm biting his head off.
Yeah, the beast is hungry.
I'm biting his head off. This gives me health back.
Wait, these are instructors. I don't think we're supposed to kill them.
I don't have control here.
Yeah.
They know that though.
The beast hungry.
Yeah, they know to
Tiger
That
on a cool
is
fogey.
for the bite attack. So that's a 16 per hit with a
That hits.
9 on the D10.
Oh, the beast is still decently in control.
He popped his pool.
And that's a D8. So
God,
that goes
he's
for 10, and I get plus proficiency, so I gain 12 health.
Yeah.
And
So
it takes 10.
So yeah,
The bee's still a little hungry. You trying to quester it down, sort of like your humanity mind enters a bit of a panic of like, crap, the beast is out already. But the beast is like, fight, 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 fight. So you tackle the dude.
Jugular, straight jugular.
Yeah, there's
some like neck padding that the beast is trying to get through, but I'll say one of the cultists who probably had a little like no, pulls the dude off, like pulls you off, pulls the dude out, and that dude you bit the neck part of is out of combat.
Okay, and I just turn this into a horror movie.
beast is out.
I would like to activate Hidden Step and turn invisible.
You invindy?
I'm invisible now.
We just like turn around and be like, where the fuck did that guy go?
It's just a jugular bite, and then he's gone.
Hang on for the mini deck. Try and hit the thing from the Pepsi off the beat.
That was a terrible fight.
Invisible for 2.
Probably
Oh no,
more
that's
fingers.
that's how many times I can do it. It lasts until
I'll take that out.
until I hit somebody.
While we get that figured out, we move on to the cultists. You're invisible.
Yeah.
So they're like,
vanished.
yeah, the beast is basically playing stealth games, so they.
Wait. So like, does his body change into like a beast form?
Basically, when I go rage, I grow a tail.
Yeah.
My hands grow in size, and I get claws, and I get basically like some kind of animalistic jaw. So I go like it.
Yeah, you are looking at who looks like a shy furball go completely ham on these people.
Almost ripping out one's jaw.
I vote to vote him off the island.
I like to vote him off the island. Also, I'm scared.
So the thing is, they're invisible. They kind of think you're just either speedy, possibly testing invisibility. They're all gonna hop off you. You're allowed to take an opportunity attack on one. Nope. Okay.
I want to stay invisible. Because if I attack,
Okay, so layout
Really?
Yeah.
I don't like that.
is now going to be. This is Nem, right? Or is that Ghost?
Ghost is.
Okay. So that's going to be 3 on Ghost, 2 on Nem, 4 on Godot. Okay. 4 on Godot. Does a 21 hit you?
Yes.
11 misses.
Yep.
That's an at 1. Does a 15 hit you?
Yes.
Okay, so that's 2 hits for a total of 6 damage. The 2 on. Wait, no. Let's move to the 3 on Ghost. That's a 6. Does a 19 hit you? Yes. Does a 15 hit you? Yes. That's going to be a total of 6 damage.
Oof.
2 on them, that's a 6 total, and that's a 5 total. Okay. Alrighty, so that's the cultist. We move on to Nem. So Nem, you're up.
Yay. I'm gonna do the same thing again, but I'm gonna do it second. No, I just lied to you. I'm going to magic missile.
They auto hit. Or are you gonna split them up at all?
No, there's only one guy on me, so I'm gonna focus the guy on me again.
There's two people on you. One on your back, one on your front.
I'm gonna shoot the guy in front of me because
Okay.
yeah.
So that's 3d4 plus 3 damage.
Plus 1. Well, plus 3. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 damage.
Cool. Another wild magic surge roll, please.
8.
8.
I'm good.
You're good. Now you're.
Things up to a 3.
Yep.
What?
I didn't realize you picked that.
I didn't either. I forgot about it until literally today.
Oh, you were picking wild.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Last time I picked a monk too, I had to kill you.
You did have to kill me last time you were alone, but I'll do it again.
Cool.
So yeah, you fire your magic missiles, hit him square in the chest, 3 holes in the padding. He's out of combat, but says, "Good move."
Kind of sorry.
We're seeing your tactical capabilities. Y'all are doing good. Keep at it. You might want to get a hold of your buddy though.
Oh, buddy. I haven't.
Yeah, what buddy? I mean, I don't see no dude.
I foaming at the mouth.
Wait. Yeah, you're right. Where'd he go? Gadot, you're up.
I'm gonna go attack this guy right here, right in front of me.
Okay.
Unarmed strike. 19.
That hits.
I have all my spells.
7 damage.
Okay, so you go for a good old sidekick, and the dude who was already woozy, but the sidekick to the jaw just perfectly like knocks his lights out.
All right, and then I will do another
And
bonus attack.
He's dragged out of combat. Yeah.
I'll do another bonus unarmed strike to this other dude.
Alrighty, not flurry of blows or
Nope.
it's just one.
No.
Saving those key points.
That is not gonna hit.
Good.
9.
Yeah, that's not gonna hit.
We're so good.
Alrighty.
I don't think it's in a straight line.
That's Gadot. We move to Ghost.
All right.
I got.
See, that's the difference between a crit and a 4.
All right. So I go shoot this man.
Okay.
There's a 17 hit.
17 hits.
Come up, Kenneth.
Sorry, no.
That's a 13.
13. So you go. The padding explodes when the bullet impacts, and the man's like, I'm out.
I just thought y'all wanted to do a podcast.
That
I don't
the
know,
man you just shot
man.
is out of combat.
Okay, that it for you. Okay, back to far.
I feel blood everywhere.
To take me out of invisibility.
Well, if you hit.
Claws. Well, it's just if I make an attack. The claws. We'll do 1 and 1.
Go ahead and roll it.
Mm-hmm. First one. 17
With
one on the D10.
with a 7 on the D10.
Okay.
And a 13 with a 4 on the d10.
Okay, so the beast, you're starting to able to regain control, but it's like 50-50 between who's in control between you and the beast, and both of those attacks hit. So have at it.
That is for the first one. That is 8 damage.
Okay.
And 8 slashing, and the second one 6 slashing.
Okay. They're still standing, but their pads are a little torn up.
Probably absolutely.
Yeah, they're like,
dude popped out of it. Hey guys.
These guys know what's happening with.
Yeah, some of them are probably worse. Some of them probably don't have all the details. So, yeah. But we move on to the cultist's turn now. Yeah, the two
you just slash are gonna turn to you and so okay, yeah, they're gonna turn to you. That one's gonna stay on you. That one's gonna stay on them, and 2 are gonna stay ghost. So the 2 that you cut their padding of, that is going to be a 22 to hit.
8 off of that. 7. So -7.
Okay, a 15 does not hit you.
It does not hit me.
Second attack is a 19.
On the dot, yep.
That's going to be for 2 damage, half to 1, because you're raging. The 2 on Ghost. 7 does not hit you. 18 hit you.
Yes.
4. 3 damage. They're literally just bonking you with.
Stop poking me, please. Stop poking me.
The one for Gadot, a 9 does not hit you.
Where's your horse when we need
And
him?
Nem is a nat 20 on Nem.
Oh no.
For just 3 damage.
Okay, this is first time.
Okay. That's gone as we move to Nem.
I'm gonna do it.
You gonna do a thing?
I'm gonna do it.
Well, nice knowing you guys.
I would like to Misty Step. Step. And then I'm going to frickin' spell so that I can use another spell while I'm in combat. As my bonus action.
Okay.
I'm gonna always
Okay.
third level.
I need a wild magic for Misty Step and then for score.
Okay. 9.
Okay.
So the scorching ray will happen, and then you will surge.
Okay. 3 rays.
Yep.
I will be splitting them. A 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 hit. The guy, I'm gonna go for this guy in front of Gogo.
Oh, yeah.
The zombie.
A 19 on the guy to the left of him.
That hits.
And a 10 doesn't hit.
10 does not hit, no. Yes.
Damage that one?
Mm-hmm.
Well, these two are both getting a raise, so. 6 on this guy.
Okay. So that ray hits him already. The cotton that got exposed by your claws is now singed. He's like, yeah, no, that ain't provided enough protection. I'm out.
Is he done?
Yeah.
Okay. And then the guy next to Gogo. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
You hit him square in the back of the padding, being like, I'm out too. And you feel your arcane bubbling because you're like, and all of a sudden, surge. Please roll percentile dice. We're not using that giant metal ball.
I was gonna say that's a lot. So it's this guy dying, another one.
Yes, you'll need a normal d10. And tell me the number.
99. 99 is not that good. Wait, you don't have a custom one, do you?
Yeah, we're doing regular, yeah.
I think 99's a bad one. No, I Misty stepped away from you guys. I flee.
99, cool. 99's pretty safe. You just regained all your expended sorcery points.
Oh, that's epic.
I literally only use.
Yeah.
So handy, thank you. We're back at 1 now, right?
Yes. A surge restarts the number. A long rest halves the number. Cool.
You guys saw nothing. Like, I teleported away, blasted the guys, and then you saw nothing else.
Yep.
That might have sparkled a little.
Godot, you're up.
All right, so I'm noticing this beast now, right?
Yeah.
So I've never seen this. I'm gonna cast.
Fuck you up.
I'm gonna cast darkness.
Okay.
That's it.
Yes.
Are you doing it so
I'm doing it like at you.
Okay.
15-foot radius. Darkness.
These two, you and me, are all blind.
Yes.
Okay, so Mathis sees you cast darkness and is like, interesting tactic, interesting idea. Make it harder for your enemies to see you.
And I'm running out the darkness.
And you're out. Okay then. Ghost, you're up.
Like to grab, like by the shoulders.
Ghost?
Oh, that's not my name.
That's
not my name.
Are you trying to steal my identity?
There's no.
Identity theft is not a joke.
I'm not Jim.
I'm gonna shoot a motherfucker.
Okay.
Can you actually shoot someone? Only hit one out of 2.
Behind you is just a black void.
I'm gonna shoot
Or the black void.
this man.
Okay.
What color?
What's your gun's misfire score?
I don't think I have one.
Nope, the standard revolver doesn't have a misfire.
Oh, you've been using revolver?
Yeah, the 2D.
Okay.
But yeah, we'll still play by misfire rules because I thought that happened. So you go to shoot your revolver. It clicks and the barrel is just smoke. Yeah, the place where the bullet was is now smoking, and your gun's now jammed. It's gonna take a bonus action to fix it.
Can I gun butt people?
Improvised away.
I got butt people.
But so that'll be 1d. So that'll be a strength attack, and it'll be 1d4 damage. But you are used your turn to try to fire your gun. So we move too far.
You're in
Last
darkness, right? How does that
He's
work
standing
again?
right next to me.
Yeah, so this darkness appears, and the beast's instinct is just grab the enemy.
I don't
Yeah.
remember how darkness
So,
works. So I was just asking.
Grab
as a
him by the
general.
shoulders, and I kind of want half of it to go, like half of the face, and me just crying, be like, I don't want to do this to you.
Yeah, the person's like,
His enemy.
I don't want to do this to you.
Yeah. I'm gonna say make a flat. make a flat imposed athletics check because you would normally have disadvantage because of the darkness, but you have advantage because you're raging. I am also going to say add your d10 for this roll.
Okay. So that is a 15 athletics with 8.
Oh. Okay. So, the beast has his own ideas. He kind of likes the idea of grabbing, but now the radius that the darkness was in, he is up against the wall. You have him by the throat instead of the shoulders, and the beast is just going for neck bites. And he's like, Mathis, Mathis, Mathis. That man is technically out of combat, but the beast don't care.
In and out of life.
Huh?
In and out of life.
Soon to be.
I gotta save that guy.
Yeah, so it's now the cultist's turn, but Mathis is gonna interrupt and um go go up to Far and he he's going to like kind of put you in a chokehold and like takes the necklace your adopted parents gave you and hold it right up to your nose trying to trigger it. Um yeah, I'm gonna say the beast is queltering, but you still have the man by your throat because of just the adrenaline rush the beast coming out gives. But yeah, that cultist is out of combat. You still like have hands on him though. Mathis is trying to hold you, and the other cultists, are still they're still gonna try to give instruction. So it's gonna be 2 on Ghost, 1 on Godot. The 2 on Godot. Does an 18 hit? Wait. Ghost, yeah. 2 on Ghost.
Yes.
18 and a dirty 20 for a total of 4 damage. And then the 1 on Godot, that's a 22 to hit for 3 damage.
What else is in an ocean? A goblin shark. He got goblin energy, so he's a goblin shark.
So
Goblin sharks are
that's the cultist. We move to Nem. What your
Can I see it through the darkness though?
he's out of the darkness. He's out of the
Well,
darkness.
The darkness is right here.
If the darkness
this
is
one
right
instructor
here,
is still in.
Can I see? I can't see through the darkness though. I wouldn't.
You're able to see
Here's the
Mathis
darkness.
having your party
You
member
can
in a
see
chokehold.
me
Oh, okay. So I can see
murdering a
it.
man.
I see him just over there.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah. You've seen some chaos. That's chaos.
Something else.
Yeah.
what do I?
You've caused a little like happenstance here and there, but
That's something
Do you have
different.
the calm emotions?
No.
Oh, that would be useful right now.
I'm trying to think of what I do in this situation, or like help my teammates to help him or attack.
don't know why Mathis has your teammate in a chokehold, but your teammate is currently choking the life out of one of the instructors. Yes. He has also grown about a foot and is hecka muscular.
How many guys do we only have 3 guys left,
Yeah.
right?
1, 2, 3. I'm
Or is one of
murdering
those
this guy.
Mathis, or is he on the outside watching?
Mathis is on my back.
Yeah.
We'll just...
So we don't have a thing for him.
Mathis is currently has your teammate in a chokehold. Kind of like.
Should I like shout like, is this a part of I don't know what the words are, I'm sorry. Is this a part of the
Mathis is taking care of things. Keep up.
Okay, so keep going?
Yeah.
Okay. Sparking right.
Oh jeez. Okay. You roll the hit then.
And I want these 3 dead.
You got 2, 2, and 2.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
God dang.
Don't I roll per 1 and the 1 is 2, or do I have to roll all 6? What would you like
No,
to do?
you just roll 1 wild magic surge because it's technically 1 spell.
No,
you
I know that. I meant for the twin spell. Do you want me to roll for each ray?
Yes.
Okay, so 6 for the rays.
Yeah.
Oh, and then I'll do the wild magic in a sec. 16 hits.
Yep.
14 on the dot, right?
14 is their AC. Yep.
And then 15. Okay,
Okay,
so
that hits.
3. That's a nat 1, so no.
Nope.
Or that one would hit that. Okay, so that's 5 out of these 6 are hitting, and then the
Okay.
wild magic 5.
Okay. Yep, you're all good. You good.
5. Five,
Twin
10,
spelling.
and to this guy.
He is out of combat. You blast him away.
Another 10 to this guy.
Out of combat.
And a 6, 7, 8, 9 to that guy.
Out of combat.
I still have more rays, so do I use them on them or can I put them at him?
I used all
You have
6.
more than 6.
No, I have 5 rays. I only used 3. I have 2 more.
Oh.
I used 1, 2, 3. I twinned the spell, so in total I had 6, but I only hit 5, so I have 5 rays, which means I have 2 more rays.
I'll just
I gotta go somewhere, or else I get...
re-roll 3 of the rays.
Okay. Well, it's 2. Oh, that's a 2.
Re-roll all 3 because I did not. Should ask for them separately. For each.
Well, 12. So 12 and a 2.
Yeah, no, the 2 rays just sort of
Fizzle off.
fizzle off
Okay.
now.
If they hit the same person, I guess it doesn't
Yeah,
matter. Okay, good,
so
thank
yeah.
you.
Vested.
Stop blasting.
So yeah, so
They're all out of combat, so that's
so all-
gone?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so, Method is like, test is over, test is over. You can go now. And the scent is just overwhelming. And as soon as when Math is like saying they're all gone, the bee starts questing. I will ask for a D10 roll. Why not?
I was gonna say, because if I get low enough, I'd probably the barbed tail just wrap up behind him, try to get him off.
roll it.
That is
What is it?
2.
Yeah, so that idea you said just happens where the tail starts wrapping around Mathis's throat, being like, this guy can put up a fight.
Should we do something? Do you want us to attack and knock him out?
Can I roll to
I have
punch him?
weapons. I have
You-
explosions.
Sure, you can move up to punch.
Bet.
I'm the one
I want
in
to.
between, as technically.
I want to shoot
Okay.
too.
Yeah, roll the hit.
Alright, I'm gonna roll the punch him. What
Can I
happened to my
firebolt
D20?
him?
Wait.
Use them?
Oh, thank you.
Ah.
The line
Wait, can I do something before you do that and give you advantage?
You want? Did you end your turn?
Kind of a weird out of combat thing, but I'll allow it. Physically out of combat, semi-combat.
I'm gonna cower to distract. Can I get his attention by like cowering?
Yeah, it's like-
I can grovel and beg.
Yeah, by the way, the dude you have a chokehold is probably like
Unconscious.
yeah. Yeah, so you start hearing them whimpering, and like the beast half of your face just looks at them being like, yeah.
Now you have
Clear them.
advantage, so you would whack him for
Yeah,
me.
can I also line up?
Come here, boy.
Yeah.
That's
Does 10 hit? Alright, I'm
Not
gonna use a
me.
bonus
Do I
action.
have advantage?
Wait,
too?
you rolled it with advantage, right?
Yes, they both got. We're
you
fine.
got double.
Oh. 15 plus.
All right, does a 20 hit? Oh,
20 hits him, yeah.
Yeah.
all right. Bet.
Four.
Yeah,
Oh, 4 damage.
Half to 2 because he is technically raging still. So, yeah. Roll me another D10. The bee. The bee's like, let's go of what? Let's go because he's in a chokehold. He's trying to like break it. After the punch hits the far over here, grabs the arm that punched you, and the beast switches from them to you now. And the half of the face that like was crying earlier that looked like normal far is starting to like get a little smaller.
Mm.
I don't know if we should have this guy on our team. He seems kind
For
of scary.
real?
I'm sorry, I can't control
What
it.
is your health right now?
Full.
I thought you just took 2.
The bite gave me the.
Oh.
It's a regen temp. So I have.
I mean, you lined up a shot.
I can also. I put
Whoa.
dancing lights in your face.
I didn't hit because it's a 14. I know that much.
Yeah.
Do
I
I
got
get
2
advantage
attempts left.
since
Huh?
was distracted? Them cowering?
Is it only for one attack or for the round?
Until the end of your next turn, allies can advance on attacks, but they have to be 10
You
feet.
still have advantage.
They have to be 10 feet, though.
I'll count it.
So he moves 1 closer. You guys are rolling like garbage today. Yeah, no, he has to be 1 closer to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, the beat. Yeah. Roll me another D10, please.
What is it?
But that's 10?
All right.
It's a 0 on the die.
Which means
So that's
10.
the 10.
So that's the 10. But the other side is.
Oh, you're right, it's a 10.
Yeah.
Okay. So the beast is like, I've had my fun. Have fun with this gain, and he the like monstrous parts of him start queltering, and he's back to his furbulk staff.
I'm gonna stop begging, cowering.
About damn time. Oh my goodness.
Do you want to talk about that? I think we need to talk about that if we're gonna be a party. I think you need to leave. I'm kidding. Please.
Mathis is like, okay, yeah, that it's not gonna.
It's worse than we thought.
What if he attacks
It's not gonna happen every time. I mean, he didn't. The most he did was grab your arm, Godot, and
He did look at me menacingly. He did.
He killed me with his eyes.
It's
He looked at me scary when I was on my knees begging.
listen, your bracelets have an SOS mode by pressing both the gems at the same time. If you press them both, an SOS signal gets sent to Montishila, Weisstein, Doomblood, and me immediately. It's like a little mini sending spell. If anything don't press it now.
All of us are just.
If if that thing is too much to handle at the moment, press those. One of those 3 will show up. If it's Montishila that shows up, book it, because he'll go to town.
I want to go home. I don't feel baby.
Summon a dragon.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
You gotta do what you gotta do. Wait, isn't he the the Shadow Dragon thing?
Montishila.
Oh, it is Montishila,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, town founder is also academy founder, dragon. Yeah, the dragon statue you sat on is a
Oh,
But
I
it's a
sat on his head.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
That was the statue one.
Oopsie doopsies.
You already faced the
So he's like, well, anyway, that's your part. This is your party. Honestly, still decent tactics.
I don't know if I want this
Yeah.
party.
You're gonna have to deal with the curse here and there. I mean, don't think I didn't see the surges. I know you're wild mage.
What? She's a what? What? They? Him? He's a what? Do lizards have
I see him.
penises?
dude lizard.
It's him. I met
It's
you.
gendering gem.
That's actually the Nemesis family.
But it's like you're gonna have to deal with curse. I mean, who knows? You could have fireballed them, and that'd probably be worse than what we had to deal with. Because at least I'm prepared to deal with that. Fireball in this small of an area.
Would have been nice to tell us you were a wild mage. Almost said mild mage.
Mild thoughts.
We looked at your transcripts and we decided that this is the party Montichilla's Academy is going to form.
Oh, we're all cursed and messed up.
Not necessarily, but y'all have different skills that complement each
I
other.
forgot that he's just a regular ass dude.
I'm a dude.
All of us are special except for Gordon.
Gordon's in the corner. My dad's an elephant.
I'm sorry, what now?
Locks it on.
I
Well,
know that.
listen, y'all go take a break. Head to the cafeteria. Just
Yeah, nummies.
All right. Well, since we're all friends,
Let's go get
You- y'all can talk about this on a full stomach and not while y'all are hangry.
I don't want to hear that.
You're gonna need to eat. You're gonna need to eat more than. Yeah, you're gonna need to eat more than cotton, buddy. By the way, you might also want to head to the nurse to get that checked out.
I almost got
I don't want the padding to mess me up at all.
yeah, we better dissect this.
You can head to the clerical professor. They'll get you fixed up. But get some actual factual food in your gut. Alrighty. So, what do y'all plan to do?
I'm going to eat.
Head to the cafeteria?
Can I try to find the forge to make a muzzle or something?
You can hear me stimulating. I don't like it.
So you're gonna split off?
I don't want to be after what
No,
happened.
no. Hold my hand, friendship.
Oh,
I thought about it. I think you're perfect, and I think you'll be an amazing asset to this.
I
We
think
will
you
be
will
using
definitely
you.
be a problem.
I could ride you in the bath.
As with you,
No,
you will be a problem too.
I'll probably be worse.
This guy's a problem as well.
Once you,
I'm gonna do whatever it takes
if you
to do
you
what
take
it
an
do what
extra
it takes.
I don't know if I'd be able to control what form I take.
He's like,
You're writable.
I can improvise.
he's like. Actually, if you're heading to the forge, you can also meet the student assigned to be your party's merchant, I guess.
Merchant. Did
Well,
I
you-
stuff?
Well, you're gonna have to train to like upgrade your gear also, and to chill is generous. The merchant majors need some practice, so we assign them. Their homework is basically making stuff for you,
How much money do I got?
base stuff, and it's like not all merchants will get gold. Some of them will ask for favors on campus or something, depending on who your merchant is and what you're asking for.
How much my mommy sent me with?
Whatever's in your inventory.
Oh, I had 70, but I deleted it just now.
I have 90 million.
I have 130.
I got 90 mil.
I
You come
love
from like
how-
a poor ass monk temple.
The noble has the least amount.
I just gave myself an average amount.
I got this.
Second least, you're the one with the least. Probably makes sense.
Oh, yeah. I come from
I'm
the boonies.
Yeah, classic classic Midwestern stereotype of the mom sending them off with way too much money.
Mom wants me to be
I
a
grew
good.
up in the.
I grew up in like the castle down the street.
Never.
I grew up far away.
That shows.
How far?
Down the
That
street.
shows how far boonies I am.
Oh, you mean
No.
the random mountain behind the school that
So
goes
it's
all
like,
the way
yeah,
down?
go meet the merchant student who's been assigned to you, and then y'all can get food, and you can let off some steam. Okay. Alrighty, so y'all head off to the merchant major facility, and it's not much of a facility, more of the basically smithy and stable sector of campus. So yeah. What do y'all do to try to figure out who's who?
Wait. Fuck you, screw you. Where's the one guy I met earlier? Kairos.
Kairos?
Kyle. Kairos.
Cryos.
Cryos.
Where's
I
Cryos?
really
He's in the
don't.
merch. He's not the merchant.
Yeah, he's over here being like, is that the little rascal I see walking into my shop?
As tiny as I am, the one and only.
And it looks like you got assigned your party.
Homies. Very basic. Cool.
Just gonna sit there squeezing my little anvil.
Like, oh, I'm gonna have some fun time with you, seeing as you're a gunsmith. Dadgummit, I just ruined the surprise. Hi, I'm Cryos. I've been assigned as your party smithy student.
Yeah.
You got any special bullets?
How special we talking?
How special you got?
I mean, I usually work. I mean, they sort of discourage the smithy students for making silver bullets because there are some lycanthropes on campus trying for a better life. Um, hmm. Uh, he pull. He like shuffles around his bag, being like, "Ah, here we go. Um, this you see that it looks like a revolver drum, basically being like, not bullets, but can do something to the bullets.
What's that?
So you he turns the drum around, and each of like the bullet sockets like have a different rune. This, depending on where the bullet's fired from, will have a different effect. It's a little trick I worked on that um it's supposed to play on like sort of the elements, the bag of tricks thing, but I decided we got a bunch of artificers here. They like making things go boom.
I too
How much?
the art. I too partake in.
Well, that's the thing. Buying something is usually a party's gig unless you want to me a favor. What do you got? What can you offer?
Got a bag of 1,000 ball bearings.
Oh my god. He hasn't again. The question is.
I don't really need ball bearings, folks. They've got a bunch supplied right here.
The thing
I
is,
got a couple crossbows.
What do
I
you
got
want?
like 3 of them.
You're asking the wrong question. You'll be like,
We school provides supplies to make crossbows home. You got to think a little bigger.
I'll give you a will to
90
live.
instead of 11.
I could take that here. I've got a set back in my.
Well, what do you want?
Finally, the
You
right
got
question.
gold. What favors can you provide for me on campus?
I got 130 gold. What you want?
Didn't Mathis explain this?
No.
Yes, he did.
Do you have something that you would like us to do?
What do you want?
What?
Talented in all sorts of things.
I want season tickets to your Mage Tower matches. I want to see you make things go, Boone. And since this is my first job for you, I'll I'll take those season passes if you make it on the team.
Wait, what am I getting out of this?
If he doesn't make the freshman team, then it'll be all that 130 gold.
Oh, I'm making the team. Okay. Stop harassing me, you fucking sexual assaultant. I'm sorry,
Glad
but
that you're not.
wait,
okay.
so I have to
I'm
give you
auditioning
tickets to
too.
my game. But what am I getting? He's
Nothing.
getting something. What do I get?
If anyone's
Well, what do
making
you
the team,
want?
it's
What are
me.
you looking for?
What do you have?
You're a sorcerer, wild mage.
Arcane focuses, robes, wands, books, ancient tomes that have secret curses in them, fireball scrolls,
Let me see.
All the
Here.
above.
all of the above.
You're also kobold, so some of these things might not be up to size. Wait, I could make this work, I guess. How about? Oh, and you also got to be. Wait, how about this thing? Um, he hands you something that look that looks like sort of a almost like a choker-esque thing. And he explains, you he's like, no, that is a little something I kind of crafted after seeing you ride Montishila, which was kind of funny.
Damn, everyone saw that shit.
I mean, I was right there, but also word travels around fast. Again, we have a whole student body of bard majors here. Montishila doesn't have many secrets on campus. Um, but we But what this provides, because of the idea popping up from your little thing, is whatever whenever you mount something, whatever you are mounted on gets advantage on all their attacks. And whenever they hit an attack, you can cast a cantrip as a reaction.
Duo of essentially.
I don't want to write shit now. I have to mount something. Do like climb on top of something, or does that have to be like a thing? A person.
It
Mount
preferably
me.
you mount a living thing, but
He does have a horse.
Yeah, basically, you're basically it's a little haha, being like you rode the Montishila statue, but hopefully it provides a boon, especially if you decide to ride the shoulders of this slug over here.
I'll get a pet, and I'll ride the pet because I'm supposed to pet. Or else I can just ride him.
A dog.
I could get a wolf.
And again, to clarify, yes, they do get advantage on their attacks. Also, when they hit with an attack, you can use your reaction to cast a cantrip.
I will take it. I'm gonna need that again. Also, what is it called?
For crabs and giggles, Cryos goes. Let's call it the rider necklace. Collar of the rider. That's a more fitting name.
I'm wearing a collar.
Collar of the Rider.
I'm gonna have a collar on like a cool. Okay, so if I'm mounting something, they get advantage.
They get advantage on attacks, and whenever they hit, you can use your reaction to.
You're, need a name for your beast. Carl. Carl is gonna get upset with me if I ride you, right? Dude, you wanna test that later?
No.
I can miss
I
these step
came here to
away.
get that to stop happening.
But it could be a strength that you're not using.
All I know is that it's
I get advantage if they hit. I get a cantrip as well.
And you'll have to find out what the drum does.
So I can also, if I also get on
Did you have
his
a
shoulders
jumping
too, it
pistol?
works, right?
Yep.
Because you won't kill me.
Yeah,
But you get advantage whenever I'm on your
If you
shoulders.
hit me, yeah, I'll kill you.
I'm not gonna hit you. I can't promise the other thing.
Exactly.
And then he looks at you two, being like, "You two want anything?"
You take it. It's
You'll figure that out. Yeah, sure.
Scrap it and start. Gonna go forge some stuff.
Yeah, you go and forge like some basic stuff, like some extra tools with the scrap metal. You work. Yeah, you worked on a lot of jewelry. The, they don't really have any like scrap leather for like making a big enough muzzle, but
I can help buy you a muzzle. I got you.
but yeah, you basically just do basically your version of therapy of smash metal, big big Sag.
Ivan told me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, homie likes making hammers. How do we have enough scrap metal for him to make a whole great sword? That's Ivan's adopted son, isn't he? Yeah, Grio's over here. He he used to be a professor here back when I was a first year. Yeah, he was also very secretive. He was very much of like hit it, hit stuff here, hit hit this there. He I guess he retired because he wasn't necessarily good with kids or teenagers, people our age, young adults. Eh, he's good with some adults. He is friends with that druid after all. They share some, they trade some secrets, trade some goods. Clarice would visit him when he was teaching every once in a while. What about you, Ninja Man?
That's
Ninja
accurate.
Man.
Very accurate.
Yeah, I'll be okay.
All right, if you do ever need anything, just visit the smithy with either with your buddy or without. I'm also in dorm building 3. If you want to visit my room personally, it's room 13. Um, but if you visit me in the dorm, just know the price will be a bit more expensive because that means you're disturbing me during my free time.
Oh, of course. Thank you.
You had room 16.
Building 3, room 13.
I missed the table. Oh,
Cafeteria?
Yeah.
Cafeteria, that's what
Right
we're
there.
on.
Yeah.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, so y'all head over. It's still like yeah, yeah, so it's about like not quite 6 but almost approaching 6. You So like you're hitting on like the downward slope of like the dinner rush in the cafeteria.
We need a name for it when it comes out. Deathbringer's cool.
Diseased and peace.
I'm
I'm gonna
good.
name my.
Owen, we need
a name for like Deathbringer's out. That we need something as a call out.
What do you think?
I think Deathbringer.
What about Carlito?
That's too hard to say in the moment, like in a fight. Carlito! Bear? Dog.
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 The dog's out. Who would let the dog
The
out?
dog's out.
We could call him
What'd your
Foster.
parents call it?
Ruckus.
An
Rascal.
incident?
An accident?
An incident when it happened.
Rascal Flats.
I still think Deathbringer.
Ooh, what about Trevin?
I'm still learning
I
what it
say
does.
teddy bear.
It's nothing like a teddy bear.
What about Trevin?
No, we're not
Wow.
gonna name it. I think
What about
Claw
Kevin?
Ripper.
Claw ripper.
Throat cutter.
What about Melvin?
Throat eater. Head eater. Head biter. Head biter. Head biter. Head biter.
Head biter.
Like Ed Biter's
Head
the-
biter's the winner.
Or you haven't touched your slop.
like,
What's for lunch? Or is it like the regular cafeterias where it's like a bunch of stuff and you pick?
There's so y'all are reaching at like around 6 p.m. So you're hitting like the downward slope of the dinner rush.
there are
You
certain
met college students?
Huh?
That's the start. Very bare start of dinner. We've eaten at like 10 p.m.
Some of these students actually care about their sleep schedules, especially the bard majors. They need their quote unquote beauty sleep.
I think 8's perfect dinner.
Either way, yes, there are going to be those crammers that are like, "Oh frick, I haven't eaten dinner yet," and head to the cafeteria then. But yeah, either way, there's not that many people. Yeah, but yeah, y'all see that there is a buffet style provided by the school chef, but there is also like certain self inserts of different restaurants throughout the country.
Eat! Eat! Where's the meat?
it depends on what kind of meat you want.
Steak.
Steak?
Burgers. Welcome to college. You don't have to catch your food. If you don't want to, you probably could.
I imagine we're gonna go on some type of adventure soon.
They do have little like collars and insignias to be like, "Hey yo, this pet or like this animal is roaming from the Montishila stables. Do not hunt it."
All I remember going out the door, back bloody. So
Let's just get you something to eat. How about we worry about that right now?
okay.
What do you want? What's your nummy? What nummy do you want? Get you a steak. Willie and him are gonna go get steak.
Okay,
There.
so there's an option of
Can I guide you? Like I have your pinky and you're like squatting all the way down. I'm guiding us.
like
Come on.
So there's options. Either you can go for the steak in the buffet style table, or choose from one of the countries for one of the inserted country restaurants.
Something country. Suburb child.
sorry,
Oh, God.
not like country, but
Like a country-
I know.
restaurants from the country.
Willie, the country boy.
Got corn.
Yeah, you see corn both still on the cob and like off the cob on the buffet style table, but you can see if any of the restaurants offered just corn also.
Seed.
I think we want to go to.
I'm
a
gonna
country
take the whole bowl
restaurant.
of corn from the buffet. Gonna take the bowl of loose corn.
Yeah, you just lift it up. It is heated, so it's a little hot on your hands, but you're like, corn. you've done something similar before with like casseroles at like family gatherings or something. So you kind of have like what we in the food industry describe as pizza fingers.
What are you
Why
gonna
you
get?
say we in the industry? I worked pizza
Normal
longer
food.
than you.
What's normal food?
You did.
Oh yeah. Definitely not just corn.
Would you eat at the monastery?
You don't want steak? Or you guys
Ooh,
vegan
and then
because
I
you're
also
monks?
take one piece
What?
of meat.
Oh, I don't know. We like meat.
Steaks?
I'll take some elephant.
What?
That's cannibalism!
They don't have elephant.
That's not a
You
thing.
can't eat it.
Alright. It was a joke. You-
What do
Again,
you
food
want?
soup.
I take some bird. Nice chicken.
Some chicken? Caleb's face.
Fuck off. I'll peck at you.
I'm not gonna stop eating chicken because you're a
not
bird.
chicken.
Dude.
Yeah,
I'm still gonna peck.
yeah. You reach for like some drumsticks on the buffet table, and you just meet Ghost's eyes while he's stealing the corn.
Face in the corn, just looking up on the side.
What you grabbing there?
Say it.
Chicken.
Throws the ball. Here's the clap.
I still grab the chicken.
And you two are gonna go get right of the steaks.
I will get the.
I'm gonna get a piece, cut it in half, and then cut it in half again.
I
'Cause
should
I'm
have got
tiny.
some crow.
Okay, so you probably then go for the buffet style. Yeah, you take your quarter steak, and Far just looks over at the bowl of steak and is like, just starts dumping it on his tray.
Taking that tray.
I want to with table in the back corner. I have him with me, but I meant to the other two.
God, now there's two voices.
Just I'm rubbing your knee. Like, I'm sorry, it was me. Well, you didn't hear it because it was to them, but imagine next time I message you, you'll have both of mine.
You can do it.
If it's a cantrip, I don't have to roll a wild mage thing, right?
Only leveled spells.
Oh, thank God, I don't want to blow up the cafeteria.
That would be hilarious.
That would be so bad. It's like when I blew you guys up in the cave.
So yeah, y'all head to the table. Y'all are starting to eat.
We were just in a
yeah,
cave
y'all-
with your wolf, or was it your wolf? Was it your wolf? And I just did my wild magic because it was an upscale because I was cursed. I firebolt. I killed this wolf.
What?
So y'all are at your table. Y'all are starting to eat, and all of a sudden, a lady that's like hunched and in like a chef's outfit is like, I see you decided to go with the buffet table. Oh, I much appreciate that.
Is this where he's getting the corn? Did she make the chicken too?
I just silently put a spoon in my mouth and just
I go back to pecking at my corn.
go back to eating.
Yes, eat.
Compliments. The chef.
Yeah, I make everything on the buffet table. These restaurants weren't always here. I've been here for, gosh, how long has it been?
Is it
That's the calendar year.
sanitary?
It's
That's the year.
So yeah, sweetie, I make sure the food on the table is sanitary because here at Montishila, we have a fun little tradition, and I assume y'all are fresh.
I'm going to stop eating my food.
We lie.
No,
We are not.
I'm a
freshmen.
transfer. I'm a sophomore.
Group deception check.
I'm a freshman. My parents raised me
17.
a good job.
Dirty 20. I was trying to think of the word. I want to say 20, but I'm thinking about it. We say it before. You failed. I'm a sophomore from another school. What'd you get, buckaroo? Am I the only one that passed?
I got a
I got
critical
a-
miss.
I got a.
My good sir.
17.
The asthma's kicking in. The asthma's kicking in.
Yes. Whose
Skill is
asthma is
insight.
that?
That's
The
your
computer.
computer.
It does it every once in a while. It's been on for a while.
What
so-
skill? What skill does insight use?
That is wisdom.
Yeah, so she looks at like, oh yeah, y'all are freshmen. Even if you are transfer, which I know you ain't. You're still technically a freshman, and it's like, well, here at Montishila, we try to train the best of the best. And that means being ready for everything. And there's a reason they pick this day of the week for freshman orientation days.
Start cowering. Begging.
Just gonna raise my hand in concern. Just
We have something we like to call that happens spontaneously, but on every day of the week. What we call here Fight for Food Fridays.
I'll shoot
Ma'am-
you.
Ma'am, I must warn you, I am dead.
Wait, if we
I-
eat, it's the
I
short.
don't know if they warned you about me.
Is this a short or a long rest? If we...
I'll consider y'all have had a long rest. Because with walking to the forge, the probably breather Mathis gave. Yeah, it's long rest. Y'all long rested.
What's wrong, Caleb?
Yeah, I get my teleport.
I'm sped.
I don't know if the
So, fight for
People-
food. Are
Um,
we? Who we fighting?
as
The
soon as-
food?
You hear that, you see some of like the full glasses start wandering, and you see like the upperclassmen being like, crud, freshman in cafeteria,
No.
and they're like, opening night, boys, and clear a path, clear a path.
I hide
And-
underneath the table.
I need everyone to make me a dexterity saving throw. The DC is 17.
do I need a thingy?
Not for this, no.
Cool. X?
Yes.
Yeah.
24.
Hey, Caleb.
That one.
$18,
You don't make it.
24.
24,
Oh, he did say 17.
10, and
One.
1.
Underroll dice. I'm scared.
Does the lunch lady have
Wait, it was a long rest, so we're back at full health?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. So here's what happens, everybody. So, as the rumbling starts, all of a sudden you hear
Uh-oh.
and two walls break. One of the walls being the one directly behind you. Anyone who got above a 17 senses this and books it out of the way. The two who didn't see two Minotaur charging through the walls, and the one from the wall directly behind them headbutts them as they go and headbutt each other. And everyone who failed the deck save takes 31 piercing damage.
I am down.
I'm down.
Holy crud! I would have been down.
All of us would have been down.
Oh no!
What's your health?
Ew. You start.
We're in the middle.
Yeah, he said that you guys get crushed in between the two as they ram each other. So they're like bink, bonk.
Would you
Down.
do you think Minotaurs got fucking dark vision?
Basically.
Well, dark vision, it's magical darkness, so it's purpose.
Alrighty.
Wait, it's dark?
Everyone,
darkness.
roll
It's magical darkness,
initiative.
so no, unless you have choose.
Moving those down.
And y'all realize that the chef she teleported before the Minotaurs showed up. Okay, I need to roll initiative for them. I don't know why I put those d8s away. Okay. 21 to 25.
21.
Oh, you critted?
Crit.
I need help.
I guess you.
I'm so small. That was so mean.
What about this? I dive over you, invisible, and then you can't
16
be
to
seen 'cause
20.
I'm invisible.
16 to
Can
20,
you
anyone?
pick me up so I can run?
11 to 15. 6 to 10.
7.
8.
Jeez.
What's the Minotaurs?
Wow.
At the top with a nat 20, we got far.
You should just drag me away. Just.
Can I, taking both opportunity attacks, sprint through, pick up both of them, and dip?
You're technically not engaged with them yet, so they won't get opportunity attacks anyway.
Want to arm in arm, or would that go up because it's my teammates getting hurt? Be anything. Yeah, I want to.
Just with one hand, just
I am
grab
gonna-
both of us.
I am going to ask for an athletics check to see if you're able to grab both in one sprint through.
Drops you on your head.
That would be 19.
Yeah, you def grab both of them.
16 plus 3.
Alrighty. And yeah, so the Minotaurs have axe in hand, and that's far. We Nem, death saving throw, please.
Come on.
8.
Come on,
That's
Rem.
a failure.
Day 1.
Godot, you're up.
Can I stabilize people? Or
You
do I need a medkit for that?
have a med kit?
No, I don't. But
mean, you
is
can
there
try.
a way to not like?
So,
Isn't it
med,
medicine?
Yeah. med kit would give you advantage on the med. You can, like, try to, like, stop the quote-unquote bleed. The DC for it is 15.
You want to go fight them? Why?
We need food, damn it.
We already ate. We're gonna die.
Here we go. I'm gonna attack once with an unarmed strike. Does a 22 hit?
2 hits.
7 damage.
Yep.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to unarmed strike again. The 17 hit,
17 hits.
7 damage, and then I'm gonna run away.
Didn't you already move up?
You already
towards him,
moved
or-
over there.
He
Yeah.
is the mobile.
Oh.
I'm mobile.
That means no opportunity.
Yep.
Cool.
So yeah, you just run up, do a like double like spin kick right on the head, and yeah, then you bail. That's good. Ghost, I need a death saving throw.
Yeah, I'm strong.
That's a fail.
That's a fail.
There you go. It is now the Minotaur's turn. So the Minotaur you kicked is going to try to bum rush you, but that's going to trigger an opportunity attack from that Minotaur. Kinda. The opportunity attack is a nat 20 with his great axe. So that'll be 4d12.
It's a 2d12, but he gets crit, so it's 4.
Hopefully, it takes
I'm
on
used
this
to it
other
being
one.
I'm used to it being additions.
He rolled Bonzo. 6, 14, 17, plus 4 cool. So yeah, that slash takes out one of the calves, but he's still going to go for a charging gore on you. Because you kicked him in the face. Does a 19 hit?
No.
That's going to be 7,
In 10.
16.
Can I use my reaction?
I am not within 10 feet of you.
No, the Minotaur. The attacker is within. Never mind.
16. That is going to be 20 piercing damage.
All right.
We're all gonna die
And I
here.
need you to make a strength saving throw. DC is 14.
He saw us, we die. We'll probably die here, but I don't know if we die or if we'll all just wait.
19.
Cool, you are not knocked prone by the Minotaur bum rushing you. But that's the Minotaur. We move back too far.
Damn. I put down. Uh. They hurt my friend, my only friends. And I just do the same thing that Minotaur just did him and bum rush the other.
What's up?
While
Yeah.
like mid rage, just sprint.
Yeah, you're going for.
Tackle him.
Okay, so you're going for a grapple.
Yeah, I'm going for a choke out.
Opposed athletics check. Da-da-da. You have to beat a 12. I will ask for your D10.
And
What was it? Okay, so the beast doesn't come out. You're safe. He is
I-
being.
I am raging.
Yes, he is. So the rage doesn't instantly trigger the beast. The beast just feeds off the rage. The
Okay.
two, you can definitely hear his voice get louder, like, these guys will be fun. But you're able, but you're able
Don't
to,
do the growl.
but you're able to quester him down, being like, no, no, not yet, not yet. Also your hold is a little like iffy. It's like
Yeah.
because you're kind of focused on like getting
Not-
him. So I'll say he
not
will have,
liberating.
yeah, he'll have advantage on breaking.
So the action is the attack. So that is
And you bonus action.
bonus action.
Yeah. So that
Moves to Nem. Death saving throw.
I'm gonna die here. 17.
Sus. Godot, you're up. You just got
I'm-
headbutted by Minotaur.
I'm gonna roll to attack with an unarmed strike.
Yep.
It's a nat
Crit.
20.
2d4.
3, 4.
7 plus
7,
10
plus
damage.
10. So after bum rushing, you go for like a double elbow straight to the base of the skull of this Minotaur, and you just see him go limp after you hear a.
Down.
Right.
He did.
We actually kill each other here, or are they just down?
No, those are basically repurposed wild Minotaur. It dead.
I don't know how to
So,
fix it. Oh, you're not transformed?
I am transformed, but I'm not. I'm in control. I'm not.
I'm gonna roll to attack.
Okay, you
This
do
guy.
have advantage because he's grappled.
Roll again. Plus
21.
Hit.
21.
4 damage.
Cool.
Alrighty. That's Godot's turn. Ghost. Death saving throw.
Got it this time.
And success.
He lives another day.
We're both gonna like match each other.
Okay.
That moves on to the lonely Minotaur. He's going to use an action to break out of the grapple with advantage because the beast boofed your hold. I believe you also have advantage because it's a strength roll with rage.
The
Rage.
strength roll.
Because you're raging. I think
Yes.
you have advantage. Cool. So advantage versus advantage.
You have to beat a 21.
That is a nat 20.
You're able to readjust the hold, and he is still in it. And since trying to break out is an action, that is the end of his turn. We move back to you, Far.
Well, yes.
Jesus.
So I'm grappled with it. Does that give me disadvantage then, or? That is 17.
D10.
Oh yeah, 17.
I'll hit.
Number. Ooh.
So
So the beast doesn't think this grappling thing is doing any good. He
The bite of 87.
The void of 87.
I'm so
Yeah,
excited
what's
to
the
see
Oh,
him.
that is max damage. That is 11 piercing.
so what the beast starts doing is he basically like goes with the motion that you triggered of the bite, goes with it, but he changes the grapple to grabbing the Minotaur's horns, and with the gash that the bite opened up starts.
Oh. Guys, headbiter's out.
You're phasing out. So that's far. Nem. Death saving throw.
17.
Success. So that's 2 successes, 1 failure on your part. Godot, you're up. So you see, like, the color of Far's eyes change and him starting to, like, push down the Minotaur's horns, and you're starting to hear, like, this bone cracking.
Alright, I'm gonna try to stabilize Ghost. Into medicine.
Yes.
You did hit 15.
Yes. DC 15 will give him a success.
15! Yes!
You gain a success.
Alright, and I'm gonna use my bonus action to karate chop Fur in the head.
I think we should beat the Minotaur first.
I feel like he's
not
gonna
even
make-
himself.
Roll to hit.
I don't trust it.
You have to hit
Since the beast is in control, I have my reaction to tail swipe the attack roll. It's a -8. It's a D8 minus.
I
Do
mean,
you think it would, or that's up to your discretion?
we'll see.
See if
Roll
it hits.
first, yeah. Roll first.
19 or higher.
You had to see this thing. The other way would have been faster.
Yeah.
No.
8!
No. Yeah. So you basically go for the chop, and the beast basically, like, adjusts the horn to whack it out of the way.
Alright, I'm just gonna go for that one.
Alrighty. Ghost. Saving throw.
4.
Failure. That's 2 successes, 2 failures.
I tried. If I fail, will you have a failure?
No, so here's how it works. 15 gives him a failure. Or gives success. 20 gives him 2 successes. 20, 25 and 25 gives him fully stabilized. Back up at 1. 10 gives him 1 failure. 5 gives him 2 failures. Not 1. You biffed it so hard that you accidentally killed him.
You're adjusting, and you slam your hand through his throat.
I'm gonna help you.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Okay. So that's Ghost. We move on to the Minotaur. Advantage off.
Advantage off.
You have to beat a 23.
19 plus 3, so 22.
Okay. He breaks.
Yeah. 22.
So he breaks out. Yeah. So he breaks out, stands back up. And I mean, technically breaking out of a grapple is an action.
He's also actively getting his skull ripped.
Yeah, so I assume he's pretty woozy.
Yeah, he's a little woozy, so that's gonna be his turn, which moves back to Far.
Kill it.
The beast just broke out. He's probably like, alrighty, fine. Hardway then. Hardway then.
What?
Whatever you decide Hardway is, but it ain't gonna be the grappling. It's probably gonna be not the man.
Yeah. Split his skull.
So let's call these claw attacks.
Okay, so that's 5, so that's 18
18 hits.
to hit. I got a 6 on the D10.
Okay. You start regaining a little bit of control, but it was a 1.
First thing is 7 slashing, and then since it's got a auto double, so I'm roll again. Well,
Crit? Okay. And the D10 for the second attack?
3.
Okay, so the beast kind of regains some control.
And that's 13 slashing.
gum. Yeah, no, that. Yeah, so he's like, fine, I'll open your skull the hard way, and goes for the eyes.
Thumb in the eyes.
Yeah, and the Minotaur lets out a. And yeah, the Minotaur ain't looking hot.
I am crushing his skull.
Yeah, but that's for Nem. Death saving throw.
3.
That's a failure. 2 successes, 2 failures.
Oh, love it.
I don't like how you called we were gonna mirror each other. Because that means
If
it
he
all
dies,
depends
it's
on
not.
me.
I would like to
But no,
try to stabilize my dear friend Go.
Oh, he might kill you right here.
Yes.
you're back. Ghost, you're back up with 1 HP.
And I'm good. Yes, no problem. And I'm
You're still
gonna-
prone, though.
I'm
Yeah,
getting
you
a
just see
bonus.
you doing like CPR, being like, okay, you're back up.
I need to go to the herbology class.
Can I use a bonus action to attack?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that. 16.
16 hits.
5 damage.
You after doing CPR, you basically slide and Johnny Cage the Minotaur.
Hell yeah.
He ain't dead yet.
Damn it.
But that punch definitely knocks a lot of wind out of him. Whatever the opposite of hyperventilating is, that's what this Minotaur is doing.
Ventilating.
So we got the wind knocked out of him.
Yeah.
Screaming his pain.
Yeah. Ghost. Sup?
I stand up.
You see me murdering a man.
Yeah,
That's all.
you see a beast form man basically crushing his skull. You weren't awake enough during the fight to tell whether it's the beast or just his bestial transformation, because he did explain
I
that.
tried to stabilize Nemsters.
Okay.
Of the Nemsters.
Medicine check.
15.
Oh yeah!
You're back up with 1.
Duplicates.
Oh yeah.
And you still have your action because the medicine check is bonus action.
I'm gonna shoot the Minotaur with my hunting rifle because I still haven't fixed my revolver. It was a 13 hit.
13 barely misses. Okay. And we move to the Minotaur, who's gonna try to basically.
Not die.
Yeah, he's going to. You're not grappling him anymore. He.
I need to retire these dice. This is too much.
Stop using that one. Get a new one.
He's not you're not grappled anymore, you're just grasping him, but he's going to go for like a sideswipe axe hit on you. But only gets a 17, so he doesn't hit. And it moves back to you, Far.
Can I use my crit that I just got?
No.
No. But you do make claw attack.
So that's the 2 claws. Oh, we've got a 14 and a 17 with a 5 and a 6 on the die.
Okay. So basically control over your body is now 75% you, 25 beast. Now like the beast is trying to finish the job now, and he finishes the job. Like he had 2 HP left. He down. Yeah, he's just looking for a little more he's like looking for a little more sees that someone else took care of the other Minotaur. And he's like, yeah, you should. Looks like your friends are a little stronger than I gave them credit. And he surrenders back control. Whew. Sweet. And the chef lady teleports back in, being like, "Beef's on the menu, lads."
I did say that I hunted for my food.
I'm tired of this school. I fall back over in exhaustion.
I look up, see the stuff
go to the nurses because I'm hurt.
Wipe all the blood off.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, no, fight for food Friday definitely involves some nurses. And as I said, spontaneously, I decide what the student body fights. Oh, by the way, I'm who they call here Lunch Lady White.
I don't like you.
Alrighty, so y'all head to the clerical division. They patch y'all up. And it's calming down during the nights. Y'all probably head back to your dorms. And it's winding down. And now that you've been introduced to sort of how Montishila works, we're gonna call that the episode. Thank y'all so much for joining Throes of Chaos, the first episode of Montishila Institute of Adventuring. I've been your Dungeon Master, Trevin June. Join me today is Caleb Went as Ghost, Zachary Honore as Far, Gordon Pavlot as Gadot, and Alyssa Bartos as Nemsters. See you next episode where you're gonna see a bunch more stuff, probably. Bye!